Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Been a few days since the last episode, which has been going amazing, but before we go into too much detail about everything else that's sort of going on, I'd like to just thank everyone for 100 subscribers on the channel. I know it's not the biggest milestone in the world, but it's taken a long time to get to where we are now, so to have that much success and support in such a short time since being back is absolutely amazing. So thank you everyone so far for tuning in, watching the episodes, and really just being there to support me in these videos. I think the first episode in this series is already up to like 80 views, so that's amazing. Like, I can't do anything without your guys' support, so thank you very much, and we'll get the sappy stuff aside and we'll go right back into the video. So we'll have a ride on prime number. The goal here is just to try and get through and breed some horses, pretty much. See if any of these S-ranked horses are in our grass. I don't think any of them will be, but no point in failing the chance to try. Yeah, they're pretty much higher class horses that weren't picked, so S-ranked dirt horse, so we might try. Yeah, way too good. So anyway, we're just going to jump into this first ride back. Got prime number looking fierce as always. So we're jumping in here. The field, we are the third pick in the market. Last Earth is the $3.90 pick. Good chance here today. As we can see here, she's now a 4-year-old filly, really coming into her age here. Increasing each and every month, which is good to see. Bold Saga, one of my own horses, holds the record on this track. It's always good to see. We're just going to jump out the gate here, settle back in the field, and let her run home. She's been performing really well recently. Heaps of Group 1 opportunities that she performed really well in. I've maybe screwed one up where she probably should have won it. But otherwise, she's been really digging deep and finding a lot to the line, which is awesome to see. We're settling in probably a bit too far back, if I'm being honest, in the field, but nothing we can really do about that at the moment. So, no. We don't want to go too hard too early, you know. They've got some speed going on up the front of the field. Looks like the horse that's leading has actually gone wild, which is Global Page. If we have a sneak all the way down there, we're just going to have a look back through the field and try and find the favourite. There we go, right in front of us. I think we're in a really good position here, but it just depends on how they swing as well. You don't really want to get caught, you know. So we didn't get the revolution. Right, tuck back inside. I think we're going to hit that gap nicely, hopefully, which we have. Lovely, let's go. We're finding the line strong here. Prime numbers really digging in here. The favourite is behind us, also making a heap of ground. It's the 6 that we're going to have to worry about. Last effort on the outside is going to get up. Huge run from the favourite there. Can't be mad at that. Prime number, awesome work. Just got chased down late, but both horses that ended up finishing off the stronger came from the back of the field. So pace up front was just too much for the rest of the field. We sort of took advantage of that, but it was a good ride nonetheless. Can't be disappointed. Any positive result is a good start to the episode. We have Sweet Bird. We haven't rode on her in a while. Probably looking for horses that are going to be more consistent now, from now on, like for breeding. We've already got a ride in this race, so I don't understand why they're trying to give us a request on another horse, but that's fine. So Rude Angel, she's dropping quite suddenly. So we might... Ooh. Why not? Group 1? Actually, no. She's tired. I don't like racing on tired horses, even though we did that to Rude Angel a couple times. So we'll race these two races out. I believe this is the first race we have with easy traffic. Maybe the second. No, second. We won easily with the first one. Yep. Favourite, as to be expected, really. Win or place. Let's try and do the first of the two options, but we understand that sometimes things go wrong. But yeah, so we'll try and run Rude Angel in this race and we'll see how she goes. She always tries her best out, but I feel like I really want to breed with her. So might have to call her career quits. She's always going to be there as a mare, especially for the first few years. Like once we start getting some better dirt sires as well. So not worried about that at all. Just more the fact that she's been probably our best performing horse other than Rosewalk, who had that huge performance in the Continental Cup. But she's been our most consistent, she's won us the most races, and she's definitely won us the most Group 1s, without a doubt. So we'll just have to play it by ear and just see how that type of goes, you know? You don't want to over-race them and then they decline too much and then their breeding stock declines and that type of thing. So far so good with this race. In a good position. I'm not sure where the second pick is. All the way at the back of the field, so that probably suits us a bit better here because the pace is a lot slower up the front. We're not too wide on the track. We're probably in the best position we can be in. We're not going to get contested. We hopefully shouldn't get swung on from here. I'm really content with this one, so we're just going to get him going and get him rolling from about here. Revolution with easy traffic. We know the rules, give him a couple of taps, and then once we hit the straight, depending on the field, we'll just let him run home. Because he hasn't got the most speed. There we go. We don't need to touch the whip now. We'll just use the reins, and then once we get to the half furlong mark, we'll just lay off completely. Yeah, easy win. Huge form builder going into the Azalea Cup in a few weeks. That's the target race. His first Group 1. Hopefully, will be the winner of that race. He's taken the form into it, that's for sure. Ended up winning by 5 lengths. That's pretty impressive. So, he doesn't have the most speed, but it's his stamina that really helps with that horse. Cracking open a drink. Sorry if you heard that. Put a little bit on my hand, but that's alright. Rightio. So we are the third pick in today's market with our girl. She's starting to decline, but she's 6 years of age, so that's understandable. But there is no reason why she can't win this today based on the favourite. Understand that this game likes to pick weird favourites every now and again, and today's one of them cases in my opinion. Perfect start. That's how we love to start this. Good so far. Yep. Look, this is a real short track too. She's already at the 3 furlongs, so that means we're doing another lap. Interesting. But yeah, I don't see any reason why we can't win this race now. We're just going to let her be comfortable. We're not going to overexert her. She's back in the blue, so she'll be at peak racing conditions. The only other option left to decide is maybe we find a special Group 1 race for her on the dirt and see if she can pick up one more Group 1. But I think that's being a little bit greedy. She gave us pretty much her all every start. Couple of starts where it was my fault, where she wasn't ready to run, and I was like, maybe we have a good chance of winning them. So far so good. Yeah, this is a really short track. Kind of cool though. 3 furlongs to run. Got the 7. Right, so far 2-5 has been a lucky number for Spurt, so we're going to try the same thing here again. We didn't get it. And for some reason our stamina is being affected. We're going to probably tire out again here. Overwhipped her. I'm not sure what happened there, guys. We're on pace for a revolution, and then that happens. I'm so confused. I didn't hunt her out of the gate, got her into a good position early. The spurt was a D, everything else was an A. And then she drops out like that. The spurts are relevant to losing stamina. I mean, hopefully we didn't lose her on that performance though. No, we didn't. Okay. I mean, we should have. That's 2 bad performances in a row. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to have a look back through and see. I know there's no dirt races, but where are we here? Pretty sure there's no dirt races in the... Yeah, we're just going to retire her. No, it's sad, but she's definitely given us her all, and she will make a beautiful mama. So we're going to retire her. As you can see there, A for eval and C for classification. That's amazing. So it's a little bit sad that she's already gone from us, but you know what? She's done her all for us. I'm going to get him ready to race in there. I'm going to retire Rosewalk as well after that huge performance. So we have 2 different studs to breed to. Just because I want to lower our numbers now. And he's already on the decline, so there's no real point keeping him around. And now we have 3 horses that are in the peak year. So now we just got to find a dirt race. A little bit out of distance, but worth a shot. I mean, there's not many dirt races for a while for her anyway. And she's at a peak and she's declining soon anyway, so we'll give that a go. Prime number, she still can have a couple of weeks off, and you're in the Azalea Cup. So we're just going to have a look through and see if there's any decent horses to pick up that we don't have to give any extra money to. Hiding prize. I think we give up on her. I mean, we've done well with her in the past, but at the moment I'm more interested in breeding my own horses and that type of thing. So the quicker we get through these episodes, the quicker we get our own foals racing. So, I mean, we're not going to beat Nelson, so there's no point. Nope. And Grave Parade is back and running. Awesome. So a good thing we didn't race any other horses, because we were about to have a possible win in another Group 1. Awesome work. So, it's the old schnozzle. This would be a really good broodmare to have. Wild Weapon is the favourite. Very good turf horse. Sprinter, fast growth. Look at her stats though. I really want her. So hopefully we can win this one. This is one we need to win. Imagine a future crossbreed between Red Angel's first foal, that's a colt, and Grave Parade. Ooh, that's interesting. Definitely would have speed. Good start. So our rival is on the favourite, which is to be expected. They don't challenge you unless they think they can beat you. That's the funniest part about it. Well, we're selling a bit too high up in the field, but I'm happy where she is. Hopefully we can run off like we did last time. The only thing is, this horse is just as quick as us. We're not going to get out though. Oh no. Revolution! Are we going to be able to get in this gap though? I think we are. We're swinging right on the track. We're going to just tuck inside a little bit. I think we're making our run at the right time. Let's go. We've got to get on the whip here. We've got to get on the whip. Stretch burst activated. We are flying. It's going to come down to the line. I think we just got pipped on the line. I think we ran second. We did. Okay, so we met our goal. Oh, that's disappointing. That horse put in a huge finish. We just couldn't get out. We just could not get out. Yeah, the spurt was too late, but we got the SS and everything else. That's just unfortunate. She put in a huge run, but on that Australia track in Sydney, I believe it is, it's just such a tight track. And when you hit the straight, you haven't got much room. And I thought, with the Revolution, we'd just go and kick. But unfortunately, we didn't really find much. Okay. They're racing her again next week. I mean, I'm okay. I'll race on her again. I'm not going to argue. I'm glad I checked that. I wasn't going to when I saw that many horses. I was just going to give up. But Global Ruby is the favourite today. So I'll start. I'm not sure. Hopefully this track's a bit better for her. And it's a bit more distance as well, so we should have a lot more time to get off the track. We're here in Dubai. Beautiful track in real life and in this game. And we're looking for a win. Good start. We're just going to let her do her thing and set her where she wants to. Pretty much run it the exact same, but we've got back-to-back inside draws, which isn't helpful. A bit more helpful on this track with a wider straight and also not a tight corner into the last straight with a short straight. That's probably that was our biggest downfall, that really tight, small straight. So just gonna jump out a little bit wider. Hopefully that will help us get home, because then we don't have to wait for that gap either. Because I was worried that we got the revolution and we're just gonna shoot straight up into the back of that horse in front of us. But those things happen. And it just shows on hard, even with the best horse, that revolutions mean nothing sometimes. You can have the best horse in the race, and we had a revolution, and we still didn't win, you know? Right. Got a better run off today. Really finding this stretch. Yeah, today's our day. This is a win. You just can tell that she's pulling away from the field. The favourite's not finding any ground on us late. We're even pulling away. We're just going to let her run to the line. Never mind. Close race, not good. We don't want to get pipped on the line. I forgot about that, but no, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Bit too overconfident there. Nearly lost two back-to-back by the marrow and the narrowest of margins. Marrow? Bone marrow? No. Narrowest, get it? Grave parade? Grave? Like graveyard? No? Okay. My bad. But we got the win. So, that's 2 wins with her in total and a second. Interesting. Not sure what my camera just did. Hopefully that doesn't go through the recording. Here we go. That time of the year. Right. Red Angel. Let's have a look at the two. So, let's see what they say. Hope we get a good little foal. And hope we get a good little foal. She's a dirt horse. And I feel like Green Earth and her, because his growth type, would make a better baby. So we're going to breed those two together. And then with Golden Art, because she's a turf horse, we're going to cross them. And hopefully get a good little foal that way. Plus, I don't really want our first foal to have close race not good from Red Angel. Golden Art did not conceive. So that's disappointing. So we're only going to have one foal in our first year, which will be next year. That's a bit disappointing, but you can't avoid these things, especially when you're doing a YouTube playthrough. Right, so we're up here in the Derby with Celtic Ridge. First special Group 1 on the dirt, unless you count the Independence, but that is also known as a normal dirt race. Should be the long shot, which we're not. We have actually pretty good odds here for an E-ranked horse in a special Group 1. Tropical Art is the odds-on pick here. Good stats all around, except for probably its power. I can respect that. Just remember last time we ran in a Group 1 with Celtic, she did get tired at the line and nearly lost the race. So, she might drop out early here. Not a bad start. I'm not going to be able to get across, so that's the only thing. Yeah, now we can. Just really don't want to make contact with these horses, you know? Right. We're just going to settle here. And hopefully we get home in a nice finish. Hopefully we can run money. Top 3 would be ideal, but just get her home without running out of stamina would probably be the best result possible. We've got 1-7 on the board, so far so good. She's happy, she's content, but we'll see how long that lasts. We've had a lot of luck with dirt horses in this series so far, which is good, because some of the best studs in the game, say take Wonder Whale for example, he can produce horses that are good on both the turf and the dirt. So hopefully we can produce a similar horse to him. Right, we're going to go. Another Revolution with Celtic Ridge. She's such an easy horse to ride. If you see her, pick her up. She might win a special group 1. She's not going to run out of stamina today. She's kicking, she's finding the ground. The 10's fighting on the outside. It's going to come down to the wire. We're going to give her a little bit of a break and then get back on the whip. It's going to come down to the wire, neck and neck. She's got a pip. She's got the head in front and she's won the LA Derby. Wow. That's amazing. That's a huge run from Celtic Ridge. A E-ranked horse that we bought as a backup has won a special group 1. That's awesome. We're only chucking her in to give her a go because there's not many dirt races coming up for her at this level. And she's gone and amazed us all. Well done. Bang. Good win. 4th pick. Turns into a winner. Love to see that, that's for sure. We're going to have a quick look at the map and see where Pink is. That's not Pink. You're not Pink. You're Pink. Rank. And then go down to... There we go. Not registered to run. So they're going to give her a little bit of a break, which is good. Let's just have another quick look. So we got the Cherry Cup. We have 3 horses that they want us to ride. Nah, we're going to avoid it. You know, as much as I like the Cherry Cup, the first year of fillies are generally fast growth horses, and I really don't want to get involved in that just yet. So we are going up against Fast Navy. It was bound to happen eventually, even though we have a decent horse. It's always going to be a hard race. Let's have a look. Look, I know you're going to be outclassed in those type of fields, so yeah, why not? We'll just race. We're just racing those races there, and hopefully get some good results. The first one is our biggest task to date with Easy Traffic. He's had some pretty easy performances so far. He's been let down at the line. He doesn't need a try, but I feel like today's going to be the day where he's going to have to fight to the finish line. Hopefully we haven't built any bad habits with him where he tires or gives up and stops racing. A lot of horses, when they get to the finish line, they get lost if there's no horse in front of them. Not a perfect start here. That's for sure. So that's the favourite on our inside, the 7. He's going to be the horse to beat today in this field. It's not an easy task to do so any day. He is definitely a Triple Crown killer if you're not racing on him. So far so good. Look at them cherry blossoms, dude. Like, the sakura trees, I think they're called. They look so good. And like you can see like the little petals like flying down the screen every so often. It's really cool. Yeah, the start probably killed us a bit there, but we don't need to rely on the Revolution with this horse. He's strong, he fights to the line. We know he has last corner leader, so what we're going to do is a bit unorthodox, but we're just going to let him make his way up to the leader. Just don't want him to absolutely haul down the back too fast though. But that leader is often to the races. Who are you? Golf Chatter. Long shot in the market. Playing catch me if we can tactics. I don't think we're going to get last corner leader. But you know what? I think we are. We're going to go now. We're just going to try and play for last corner leader. I know that it's probably not the best idea. Because here comes Fast Navy. But because we didn't run the perfect race, this is the tactic that I think of quickly. Half a furlong to run. I think we just got third. I mean, yeah, just got third, so bit unlucky there. Probably went a bit too early, but Yeah, like they don't really like our spurts. Like one day, I know I probably went too early there, but I need to get that last corner leader, and I thought that leader was going to kick a bit earlier. So unfortunate result there. Fine Rhythm is the odds-on pick. No wonder with that speed rating. But, oh well. Can't win them all. Not a bad start. We've been a bit unfortunate with Prime Number. Like, because she's so far back in the field, we either get a horse that's better than us coming from the back of the field with us, and then they chase us down, or we get a horse like a front runner and we get stuck and we can't catch them because we get held up. But hopefully we get some better results here today with Prime Number. But for like the rank of horses we have, and we're doing amazing. Like, we have one S ranked horse and he wasn't even our best horse. We got our best results out of a C ranked horse. We won a Group 1, like the Continental Cup, with an A ranked horse, and we just won a special Group 1 with an E ranked horse. It's just phenomenal, you know? But so far so good here. It's a bit unorthodox, but you didn't need to swing out there, bud. You still... No. There's the race, because we're not going to get through. Never mind, we might have found a little gap here. This is going to be tight through here. Did want to get through that gap, but just couldn't find a gap earlier than that, unfortunately. Two bad performances back to back. So, the only way we're going to stop Fast Navy from getting the Triple Crown, I think our best chance will be the Prince Cup. Not the Prince Cup, the other one. No, I think it's a Prince Cup, actually. I hate you, game. Ooh. That's what we want. Top 5. Okay, so this is probably the biggest race we've had all year. Can't run the distance, so I'm a bit nervous. I haven't had good history with races where we need to preserve the stamina. But by the 5th pick in the market, but Cruel Love. Oh no. That's a very solid horse. A very solid horse indeed. The horses are on the track. General Pleasure. 213. I'm not sure who had that horse. I don't think I had it, that's for sure. Not the perfect start. The 7 wanted no part of the gate. Is that you, Chautauqua? Nope. Definitely not. So, we've got the favourite on it inside. We're both running in the same position, so it's going to be whoever can out-sprint down the straight. Hopefully we've got enough left in the tank when it comes to that time, but let's just try and focus on holding a good position, getting inside the track a little bit more, and just saving as much petrol for when it matters most. We've done pretty well with her so far. Like, she's definitely got the speed. She can just leave the field when she gets enough time to wind up. I think that was the thing with her with that Australia sprint, was she takes a little bit more time to wind up to full speed, and because those horses were already at their full speed, she was making ground. Don't get me wrong. Like, give us another half a furlong and we won that last race with her, you know. But unfortunately, we didn't have that much room, and finding a gap wasn't fun. I don't want to send her wild here by like holding it back too fast, so we're just going to let her run. I know it's probably going to affect us because A, she used up more petrol and we didn't get a 7, but I don't want to be too far back in the field, and now we don't have to worry about horses closing it off. So we're just going to wait. Right, we're going to go now. She's got plenty of time to wind out. The stride's building. The 3's not making much ground here. It's between us and the 8. The 8 is fighting back on the inside. We are the 5th pick in the market. The 8 is finding the close good race. Not good's going to affect us. Yeah. Can we hold on for 3rd? Yeah. Yeah. Unlucky. Huge performance though. We came 3rd in the end, which is good. Which means we still acquire as a my horse. And she only got beat 3.25 lengths, so that's not bad. Or 3/4 of a length, I should say, not 3.25. It's a heap. Nice. So we acquired her, so now we can actually race her a bit more sporadically and give her a bit more of a break between races. Wild Weapon. Holy moly, Pink is just chucking the the super fast horses at us at this point. Not going to turn that down. And we're going to look at that. Poor girl's tired. We're going to give her a huge layoff until probably, there you go, super sprint. And she's blue, and then that's how we're just going to target her races from now on. If it's a group 1, if it's worth the money, if she's in the blue. There are 3 goals. Wild Weapon is the 2nd pick in the market. Easter Pool is a 94 speed horse. 93 at peak. She's just dropping down. So she's fast, but we're a little bit faster if I'm being honest. No reason why we can't upset the favourite here today. Diamond Plan, a super horse with a record here of 135-2. Wet conditions today, so the track will be a bit slower than normal. Didn't get the perfect start we needed, and she doesn't like the rain. Look, I don't blame her. Right, we're out in front. We're just going to hold our front position here. Hopefully we don't get contested too much. But unfortunately we can't really control if we do or don't. So far so good after the start. Yeah. If anyone knows, people that are watching, like I understand that you can get special revolutions that aren't revolutions with like the charms in the bottom left on the lottery spins type of thing when they match up. But what do each individual one mean? Like the heart, for example, is that saying that she has enough heart to fight through, or do they not have any meaning? Like that one, for example, the horse is just laying down. What does that mean? Is she going to tire? Like I don't get it. Well, I think we preserved enough stamina just to finish off this race strong. Easter Pool will try and chase us down, but I feel like this uphill, she's got enough strength to get up it. Yeah, easy. We've got more toughness. We're just going to win this. Good win. Holy moly. Dropped out very late. I wonder where Easter Pool ended up finishing. Sheesh. Good group 1 there in the Britain 100G. Well, the 1000 Guineas. Sorry, I should say not the 100G. So he did end up running 2nd. No, 3rd, sorry, 3rd. 8 lengths in the end, and only about 2 seconds off the record, so not too bad. Good performance, very good performance. I wonder, could it be thoughts of you that have been keeping me awake at night? Can we even read this on YouTube? Sheesh! Yes, very inappropriate. Get out of here. My word. Trying to get me in trouble. Ooh. They're just throwing horses at us. Are you kidding me? Oh, by the way, you're doing well. So let's just throw fast horses at you. Now, the issue will be both of these fillies can be retired either at the end of this year or the end of next. And I don't want to get rid of Red Angel yet. Well, obviously we can't because she's in foal. But and a perfect start today. She does love the wet conditions. We learnt that last start. The 2 flew the rocket out of the gate. My jeebus. Don't want to run on the rough, I guess. Not really rough, it's more sloppy, but yeah, that heel would cost us a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. The start was better, but I feel like the stamina of bursting over that hill is probably going to come to haunt us at the end of this race, because she's a bit tired. She's in the green. She's not blue. She must be pretty tough, though, to race back-to-back like this. But I know it's a week, so it's a bit different to like racing it one day after the other like it looks. But I feel like even racing 1 week after the other, harness horses do it all the time, and some harness horses race twice a week. But come off the rough. Just going to race it the exact same. Wait for them to start coming. Stamina's not dropping yet. There we go. And then let's just play Chase Me if you can. We're going to break some horses' hearts here today. We're off and gone to the races. Less than a furlong to run. Wild Weapon is just gone bang. Ease it down. Bang. Group 1. Celebrate. Too easy. I love the blaze. That's a very pretty blaze. Bang. Perfect photo. Look at that. The group 1s are starting to fly in now. Vivid Myth gets up for second. And now we have 2 A-class special fillies that are very fast. That's amazing. And we got a skill. Small wins. The only other thing we have to take into account though with these these special horses when it comes to breeding is the fact that we might not be able to run on the foals because we're not high enough level. Oh, he's worried about his popularity. Poor little fella. Oh. Prime Devil, she's insanely fast. What do we got? Big Shark and... No. I feel like we got enough horses. What's your speed? 6 to 9 on the turf. You know what? We're just going to race in a group 1 just for lolsies. Yeah. Cool. We're going to just let both of them have a break. We're probably just going to enter him in the Golden Derby. And that's pretty much it for now. There's not really too much else we can do. We might just do one more race to end out the episode, because I don't like making these too long. Just check all the horses in the field. As you can see here, Global Ruby or Prime Number, so we really don't mind either way. Global Ruby was the favourite in the not the last race before Grave Parade, where she absolutely bolted away from him. Good odds here again. Over odds. I mean, we're still in for a chance here. I don't see a reason why we can't win this race, you know?
The horses are on the track.
Kind of feeling like Oprah when you're at an episode of Oprah. You get a horse. Everyone gets a horse, you know? Perfect start, which might be an issue. And please move out of my way so I can get to the back of the field. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to get to the back of the field with a favourite that is meant to run last when you have a perfect start. As you can see, no 7, even though we had a perfect start, so not much you can do about it. Hopefully the straight is like 3.5 furlongs, like those really stupid straights are. So then we can use Last to First. We can activate Last to First. We're in for a huge chance of winning this race. Just looking to see where the favourite is, if he's running in position or whatnot. No, he is not. The 11's off and running. For some reason, she's not happy. Oh, what are you doing? That annoys me, something chronic. I mean, there was a chance of us winning that race and we got blocked. Horse drifted in when she had clean racing room. Frustrating, very frustrating, but not much we can do about it. We might have lost prime number. No, one more race and then we probably will. Golden Derby. Really don't want to end the episode on that last performance, so we might just do one more. Yeah. Rightio, this will be definitely the last race of the episode. I lied about the last one. Got to finish it on a high note. But the Golden Derby, whatever you want to call it, it's always a hard task and not an easy task when you're going up against Fast Navy. Sheesh. Not easy at all.
The horses are on the track.
Fresh Prince is also one of my own horses. Another not so perfect start. We can't make the same mistake twice. We definitely have to hold him into a better position than we did last time. Don't let him fall so back far in the field. It looks like Nelson seems pretty happy to settle him on the pace up the front. Hopefully that helps us in the long run. It's a big race today, 12 furlongs. The furthest we've pushed this horse, he can run the distance. He's definitely a distance horse. But we'll see how much it affects him. What's the grey? Flying Diver. Interesting. So far so good. The race thinks so too. Seven furlongs left to run. I think we have a decent chance of winning today. Like, look where he's pocketed. But no doubt the AI will open up the track for him and he'll fly home because for some reason AIs can find every gap. They just don't like you having one. You can't beat us if you can't get to the front. Smart. So we've got just over 4 furlongs left to run. 800 meters for you Australians. Or anywhere in the world that runs on meters instead of furlongs. Right, we're going to get him going. Just so we can get that easy revolution. Anyone that doesn't know, if you pop that ability, it helps get the revolution. Even though you didn't have the perfect start. Always try and pop last corner leader if you have 2 sevens. It boosts your chance of getting it astronomically. As we can see here, not making much ground, Fast Navy. Nowhere to be seen, actually. We're just going to let him go. We just won the Golden Derby. We beat Fast Navy. That's awesome. I'm so happy with that. Huge win for Easy Traffic. His first Group 1 under his belt. And the first of many. Got a long future ahead of him. And wins it comfortably by 6 lengths. Awesome. Love that. We've got a heap of money saved too. We're just going to have a look through, as we always do, to see what races we've got coming through. Can you go through the grey? I'm pretty sure. No, it's not. Never mind, we're not worrying about it. Nope. Right. I think we're going to just skip through and have a look. And we're already 43 minutes in, so we're not really losing much. We're just going to skip through to the sales, have a look at the sales, and then we'll call the episode there. We won't buy any horses or anything like that. I just really want to have a look and I want to be able to go through. Wild Weapon. So she is in the... She's in the blue too. Okay, so we'll accept that right, and that's where we'll start off next episode. And then we can also be excited for the sales that are literally 2 weeks away. These will be all brand new 2-year-old horses, so that's something to be excited to look forward to. But as always, thank you for tuning in, guys. I much appreciated all the support on the channel. Like I said, 100 subs is huge for me. It gives me more reason to upload these series every day, or every 3rd day like I do. And I'm happy that everyone likes to come back and enjoy them. So thank you again, and I hope you enjoyed this episode today as well. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace out and have a good afternoon. Bye.